Good morning. I'm Shital Patil. My qualification MSc Organic Chemistry. So today's my topic is the structure of atoms. So we have to first of all study what is the structure. What is the atom? So atom is the basic unit of matter. So matter have some occupied spaces. So we have to study the atom. So matter are made up by the molecules and molecules are made up by the atoms. So in Greek philosophical tradition, Greek philosophical tradition, atomism is the theory we have used to discover this atom. He take a lump of matter and he take a small pieces, of the matter. Eventually, he didn't get any smaller pieces. So that uncut molecule, that is uncut uncut molecule, which is atom. So Dalton discovered the atomic theory. By the Dalton atomic theory, he able to conclude chemical combinations, but he doesn't conclude some atomic theories. For example, silk, glass or ebonite rubbed on the silk, so produce the electricity. He doesn't explain that theory. So that's why Daltons are not successfully describe the atomic theory. So after some time, the end of the 19th century and earlier of 20th century, discovered the subatomic particles like proton, neutron, electron. So proton represent as a P, neutron represent as a N, and electron represent as a E. So proton have charge +1, neutron have charge 0, and electron have charge -1. So this is the structure represent of atom. Representation of atom. So this is the structure of atom. This is nucleus. This is electrons, and this space, which is extra nuclear space. So in extranuclear space, electrons are present, and neutron and proton present in the nucleus. Proton and neutron present in the nucleus. So this is the structure of atoms. So next one, we have to study how to discover the proton, neutron and electrons. Okay, so first of all, we have to see discovery of electrons. So discovery of electrons, the J.J. Thomson discovered the electrons by the experiment of cathode ray experiment. Because of cathode rays are used in that experiment, that's why he named the experiment is cathode ray experiment. So this is this type of structure of cathode ray experiment. J.J. Thomson explained that first of all he take the cathode, then after that anode. This is slit, and he take a rays from the cathode rays. After that anode from the slit used because of from the slit used because of gives the strong beam of radiation. So that's why he used a slit. So from this experiment, he conclude the cathode rays consist have negative charge particle, which is electrons. Yes, cathode ray consists negatively charged particles negatively charged particles. So this is called as electrons. Okay. Next one, we have to study discovery of protons. Discover the protons is for the Rutherford. Rutherford discovered the protons. This is the experiment by the Rutherford experiment. Okay. He used the alpha source. This is a lead plate. This is gold-foil. This is scintilation. Okay. Then from the alpha source, gives the alpha rays. After that, passing through the lead plate from the lead plate, gives the rays in the one direction. This is passing through the gold-foil. When the passing through the rays are gold-foil, it gives different kind of radiation. Some radiation goes straight and some radiation are bounce back. When bounce back, because of here is some nucleus. Okay, this is some nucleus. So that's why some radicals are bounce back. And this is positively charged nucleus. Okay, this is massive nucleus, which is a positively charged, which means protons have positively charged. That's why this is proton.